is a slam poetry app that is based on real data, where you can slam poems based on your data, and you can click on them. This is shout out, by the way, to Russ for a joke he made about doing slam poetry as part of quick starts. But you can click on the data and interact with it, see about it. No poets were hurt in the creation of this, because the poems are pretty bad to totally terrible. That's it for me.
I can go next if you want. So let me just get this up. This is just like an internal like kind of training app that I pulled together. Often like new users to either our teams or like to Omni users. Kind of getting used to like the semantic layer. Like, are you in this workbook model? Are you in this model? What level does like a specific user have access to? So this has a little button at the top. You can click on it. It'll gray out those different areas that they do not have access to. It also has a little bit of a warning here, like of, okay, you have access to the workbook model, but you're really only going to be read-only. You can stage changes here. And it also has a little bit of a toggle here to tell you what the browse modes are. So you know that at this workbook model, those are only those changes that you've staged at the model layer. Combined is everything your extension models and the model layer. And it's just like a nice, like more interactive way of learning the Omni product that I thought would be really useful. We have new people starting on the team, but it might be useful for POCs or new customers as well to get used to the Omni product. Yeah.
I can go next. I was inspired by my time going to GameStop, or Level Up if you're from Santa Cruz. So I made kind of this gaming shelf with some kiosks. Not going to name names, but for our video game production studio clients, thought this would be a bit more fun way to look at their catalog. You can click into games and look at retention rate, daily active users, total sales, and then you can kind of sort by platform or sales overall. Would love to make these interactive, but yeah, that's it.
I'll go next. I'll share 3 apps, and they're all going to be based on internal stuff. This first one is an infinite feed of Omni support tickets, PRs, and issues that are open. So you can just infinitely scroll what's happening in Omni. The second one is loading every embed session from today, and it's building a network of all of their like similarities, whether that's connection roles, the user attributes that are used, and like their mode and stuff. This is kind of crazy. Like, it renders all of these. I'm pretty surprised. It's a little slow, but if you zoom in, you can actually click into like a restricted query connection role, and it probably will take like 10 minutes to build the map of only restricted queryers, but it works. And the third one is a prediction market for if feature requests and PRs will ship. You can bet on them and have some fun there.
Incredible.
Gotta share that one around.
Yeah, I love that.
I can go next. Mine's on demo data. Are there any other internal?
It's fine. We're interleaved at this point.
Okay, cool. All right, let me share. So I just have 2 really quickly. So this is an agent CSAT Explorer, basically showing agents and their calls and their CSAT. You can basically go through here and actually paginate by the top. And you can choose your agent and actually whether it's a call or a chat, and also take a look at their conversations as well if they have any particular records for that. So I'm going to go to my top 10, for example, here, and I can pop through the actual conversation to see what the agent was saying and where the sentiment is changing as well throughout. Also, dark mode friendly with color schemes because it's me. Also, here is my claims explorer. So for this one, we're looking at all therapeutic areas. If I want to like zoom in to the diabetes, I can then see additional things for those particular specialties further in, and also add additional so we can see them tracking. And then I can also download that as a CSV, change whether I'm looking for claim count, and do additional sorting as well.
I can go up now. So these are all internal. There's 3 of them. So first is the ramp guide just for product experts. Decided to bring it from a Google sheet into internal. So you can complete it, and then Blobby also gets a little bit happier. You earn XP. Write back is still a bit of an issue, but if you write to a JSON, you can reload it and bring up your plan so that you don't lose anything. Has a bit of a notes taker, can add artifact links, can't download anything though, and everything links out to relative documents as well. Then got a bit of a support explorer, so you can go through all statuses of tickets up to a max of 180 days. All through customers, whether it's the PE team, not the PE team, as well as all issues that have been filed in the last year or last 30 days, with link outs to those. And then for the growing order of Johns, still a fun one. You can click on a John and see where they are, head back, and then that's that.
Got 2 real quick ones. One, just want to play with like a checklist idea here. So a commercial loan officer has a bunch of loans they're responsible for. You can check off the actions as you need them, and they're stack ranked, tracks your progress, tells you what's open, and then conveniently you can also click in and like see everything that's in your purview. So just like being able to kind of prioritize things based on some parameters and then track your progress throughout the day. Number 2, we've had a few PowerPoint, but I've spent a lot of time in past lives building board decks from scratch over and over again. So this is a great opportunity, Dunder Mifflin's board deck. What I appreciate about this is that it takes from a whole bunch of different data topics, data models, data sources, and pulls it all together in one place. You build it once, you can run it back and forth, so you get kind of all the pieces of the business. Don't know why Dunder Mifflin has so many support tickets, but they do. And then it is editable, so you can even just add things that don't necessarily live in a data model, and then you can edit, these HR complaints from Dwight and Jim and Michael Scott.
I have one last quick one. So I find myself week over week looking for pipeline changes pretty frequently. So I made a skill for pipeline changes week over week. So what this will do is actually look at a snapshot of everything from last week and then a snapshot of everything from this week. And it will show us deals that closed won, deals that closed lost, stage changes, value changes, stage changes, value changes, and then it will actually summarize the results. So we had 9 deals advanced this week, 1 regressed, a bunch of ARR changes, some patterns that get pulled out. But if you find yourself doing anything with the AI week over week, this is really nice. And then you can just say, Blobby, write a skill for me, drop it in the model, and then refine it as it runs.
I have one final World Cup themed app demo for you all. So I had been missing a tool called FBref, which showed you complex statistics on any player that you could possibly want to look at. So I pulled data from all of the top 5 leagues and every single player in the leagues, and then it will show you all sorts of advanced metrics. It's pretty dense here, but it'll show you like goals per 90, XG per 90, XA, And then the bars here are the relative to their peers, basically. So you can see Erling Haaland is in the 98th percentile for goals, XG, shots, tons of metrics here that go all the way down. And then the other piece as well is I want to build a team builder. So you could, imagine what it's like to, change your favorite team. So like you can, come in here and let's pull in Real Madrid and load up their squad. And then if you want to, you can imagine like, let's say we want to remove Kylian Mbappe and we want to put in Erling Haaland. You could drag him onto that position and see how he's going to change the team. So you'll see like their goals and assists and all those things contribute. Another interesting element is the green bar is how many minutes that position has per season. So you can't, just keep stacking players in your roster. You have to make sure that they fit into the team. And so what I've done is I've built the Arsenal team. And what I wanted to do is basically imagine what the team would look like with Leandro Trossard out. And then let's bring in Morgan Rogers to the team. And, you can see that the stats over here update, so you can see how your team would change with different players in the team. So fun to play around with and, look up players, but also build your favorite teams and see how things might change.